Indian team, and Harleen Deol. You can go ahead with your questions one by one by raising your hand.
Smriti, very exciting match, but lots of incident happened. Harman hit the stump with the bat. What happened actually?
Well, yeah, I think yeah, pretty interesting match. I think both teams played a very good brand of cricket, and it's good for women's cricket such matches. And yeah, I think what happened in between, in the middle, I think it's part and parcel of the game. We've seen these incidents so much in the past as well when we see men's cricket. So I'm sure that something like this happening in women's cricket, and I think it's just when you play for India, you want to win the match, and it happens in the heat of the moment. But I think she wasn't really happy with the decision given, or like she was given out, and she felt that she isn't out, so that is why that came about. But yeah, I just feel that it's just the heat of the moment and nothing much.
Is that acceptable?
Well, I think when you want to win so badly, I'm sure that in the spirit of the game and all of that things, definitely we can have a talk about it later. But yeah, I think just knowing Harman as a person and knowing her how much she wants to win for India, I'm sure from the spirit of the game, I wouldn't say that it is, but yeah, I think when you really want that W on the board for India, these things happen.
Did you ask for any super over? Did you ask for super over?
We are allowed to ask for super over.
Did you ask?
I think it's the umpire's call and the board's call to have a super over or no, and I don't think it's anything to do with we asking or no.
I mean, are you happy with that decision? Because they still have time.
We would love to play a super over, and I don't think we said yes or no. I don't think there was a question which was asked about super over to us. It was all decided, but we would have loved to play super over. But yeah, I think as I said, the kind of game happened. I'm sure that it's good for women's cricket going forward.
Smriti, you said it, that this is part of the game or heat of the moment. But the way Harman behaved in the post-match presentation, the Bangladesh captains are also not happy with with her behavior. Do you think this is disrespectful for the opposition team?
Did she say anything bad about the opposition?
Yes, she asked umpire to come to the group photo.
That's umpire, right? Not the opposition.
And she also said that you are not the winners, the umpires are the winners.
I don't think that's you have stated it.
She threw some comments with.
Yeah, I don't think she said anything towards Bangladesh captain. I think she had to do so. I think she had said a little about the umpires, but how much I have heard the post match, I don't think she said anything about them.
But do you accept umpires to come in the group photos? Two teams.
I don't think that was recorded and happened in the post match, so maybe we cannot talk about things which have not happened on the camera. So that is something which has happened post the post match presentation, and I think which is not, I think, post the match and everything. So yeah, I would say that let's not talk about that.
You can't believe your eyes and
Okay.
Smriti, over here. Smriti, previously there have been few close encounters between Bangladesh men's team and India's men's team in various occasions, like in the 2015 ODI World Cup regarding Rohit Sharma's no ball and many other things in the Indus Trophy or the Bengaluru incident in 2016 T20. So do you think when it comes to India versus Bangladesh, anywhere in the world, do you think things get hits up in the middle and the players, they come out of their skin or they draw their claws out and they become a bit more furious in the middle?
I'm sure the incidents have happened or something, but I'm sure that when we put on the Indian jersey and we go out to play any close match, things do happen in the middle. Like we've seen now, you see the men's Ashes where a lot of controversies happen when you want to win for your team. So I don't think that I would term it as India Bangladesh or anything of that sort. I think it was an amazing match, a great match for women's cricket. But yeah, I don't think that things happen only in India Bangladesh match. Any close match, any close encounter where you want to really win for the team, I'm sure a lot of heated moments can happen because there are few decisions or few things which you feel at that particular time that you feel that should have gone our way or that way. And I'm sure that as sports people, I think we are allowed to feel that.
So, Smriti, I've got a question for you and also for Harleen as well.
Oh, thanks.
When you saw your captain umpires as well. These sort of things usually gets you banned in sports. So do you think from a leadership perspective, you guys should have done something to maybe avoid her saying that? Because she's not in the press conference here either. There must be a reason.
I don't think there is any reason. Harleen batted really well. That is why she's here. And yeah, I think just in that, just to I think the kind of partnership we had, we both are here. There's no reason to that. I don't think it's fair enough that you put reasons to that now. But yeah, I think we are no one to really sit down and decide on ban or anything. I'm sure there's a ICC panel and umpiring panel who are who has the right to decide on all of those things, and I'm sure they will. And so I wouldn't really comment anything on it because it's not right from a player that I comment anything on that.
What did you guys think of the umpiring? Were you okay with the decisions?
What did you think?
From my end, my job is to report on what you think, not what I think.
No, because the questions you've asked, that's why I was asking.
No, this gets done.
Yeah, see, I think in any match, sometimes it happens that, you are really not happy with the kind of, and especially when there's no DRS in a match, in a series of this kind, we kind of expect a little better level. I would term it in a better way, that, in a better level of umpiring in terms of, some decisions, because it was very evident when, there was not even a second thought given when the ball was hitting the pad, when our batters were batting, and there was not even 1 second thought given before the finger went up. But yeah, I think it's all part and parcel, and we'll take everything in our stride. I think just trying to be a little positive about everything, and I'm sure that ICC and BCB and BCCI will definitely have a more of a discussion on that, and maybe we can have a neutral umpiring system from maybe next time, so that we don't sit here having these discussions, and maybe we can focus more on cricket and cricket oriented question.
What do you mean by neutral umpiring system? Do you want umpires of different countries?
I think that's how happens with men's cricket, right? Yeah.
Well, not always.
In ODIs.
Yeah.
Hardly.
I thought I was invisible.
Harleen, it was a very good knock. But India has a very better, improved infrastructure of women's cricket, like there is women's IPL and the state teams are also very competitive. Regarding everything, do you find Bangladesh a tough opponent or neck to neck at some places while you are playing or throughout the entire series?
Obviously, you cannot take any team lighter, and the way they played was fantastic, and they had that thing in them that, fight till the end, so they were there all the time. So obviously, when things are neck to neck, it's always tough battles between two teams, so that's how it was.
You can just point out what are the positives that you can take from this tour?
Thanks. Finally, some cricket related question. I am really happy to answer that. Yeah, I think lots of learning for us. We've assembled as a group, I think, post the T20 World Cup, together as a team, and we really wanted to play like a good brand of cricket. Definitely, there's a lot of positives, a lot of learnings as well for the whole team in terms of what we can do better and how to adapt quickly to the conditions more. And if you take positives, I think the way Harleen batted today, I think is a big positive. The way Aman bowled, the way Jemmy batted in her one days, I think she's coming back in one days after, I think, 2 to 3 years. And even in the T20 series, we had different match winners. So that is a big takeaway and positives from this series, and a lot of learnings as well. And I'm sure that we'll sit down as a team and really try and work on it.
Was your how was the turning point? Do you think you are to say?
I don't think so, because we have batting lineup till the end, and everybody batted till the end. Like, we had batters till the end. I don't think so that was the turning point.
What went wrong actually? 34 runs, 6 wickets in 34 runs, last 34.
I think it was probably the runouts which happened in between. So we'll definitely look into it, and we'll assess it in the future.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.